A lot of it is internalized, meaning women hate women themselves. Whenever these SA allegations come out in East Asia, the first reaction from the public is often to question the female victims, suspecting them of deviously setting up some kind of scheme to frame the male celebrities. Such was
just an instant reply. This is bias. In my own experience, every time there is a new SA case pop up, ton of Eastern Asian female react like how feminists react. Falsely believe the female without evidence and outrage and grieving and lose her mind. Also questioning for the evidence of one allegation, it's actually good. It shows East Asian female have critical thinking. We should have strong evidence first before making a judgment. Not simply jump into conclusion just by subjective emotional belief. Oh, because she is a female, I must support same female gender. And it goes other way around. When there is a case of like male being sexually molested by a female in Asia, usually many other men say, oh, it's quote-unquote lucky. Does that mean it internalized hate between men towards other men? They even frame this Eastern Asian female perpetrator as a quote-unquote innocent ladies.
in the Chris Wu case. His fans, consisting mostly of girls, went out of their way to defend him until they couldn't anymore. In Korea, back then when Kim Se-ron posted this photo of her and Kim So-hyun together suggesting they had dated, nobody believed her. Instead, people thought he was manipulated by her to take this photo together.
This is cherry pick. Same like in my country. Every time there is an SA case pop up, every female, Eastern Asian female, believe it, right? And then when there is some minor case where it look like anomaly, the female question it on this specific case, suddenly other feminists will use that so that they can play victim card. And questioning for evidence is normal. And remember, there is many case of false accusation too at Eastern Asia.
This negative attitude towards women stemmed from a long-held distrust of the female gender, associating women with traits such as good at lying, naturally more deceptive and manipulative than men, etc., which had thousands of years of history. You can tell from just the language itself. Most derogatory terms were created using this radical, which is the female radical, such as the word jealousy, monster, slave, dislike, traitor, and the list goes.
This is matchlogy. Doesn't have scientific proof that this both correlated. She just used this to push her narration agenda. That quote-unquote trait, deceptive, lying, more manipulative than men. You make it up so that it suit your woman card agenda. A Mandarin word, she make a machology. A real history of China eunuchs where many men been castrated. She never said. Now I want to debunk main argument from this Eastern Asia feminist. Her main narration, not the specific case one. Basically, this Eastern Asian feminist will push narrative like only happen to female, only female more suffer, only men have privilege, and bashing men. And then put a bit of cherry pick example, and then from that start pushing her narrative that suit her agenda. For opening, she seems satire like the scene of men portrait many women in bikini. I remember like Asian movie where the Asian man topless and show his masculinity for female eye candy. Basically, this like typical Eastern Asian feminists who love to complain bikini scene when on the other day they alone love seeing like naked USP, full naked Jackie Chan, naked Mr. Bean, and doesn't even realize where the hypocrisy is. Now, if she said at China, Korea, Japan, only men have privilege and female treated badly only happen to female, pick me girl narration. Here some opposite example. South Korean female can bat a naked man corpse, even enter a film, which I personally think harassing our man dignity. while women already been bought by women. Yet, Eastern Asian feminists still have audacity to campaign women being bought by women for equality. How come it equal if it is female who can touch but naked man corpse? Yet the campaign is woman with woman again. There is Eastern Asia female who comment, only girl who been abused and no one care. Asian mom beat her son and been praised by SCMP and Pick Me both. Eastern Asian female who do molestation on men, especially underage boy, is numerous too. But mainstream include East Asian feminists and it superhero dude, a pick me guy, love to pretend it an isolated incident, not count as statistic. Then only dramatize if the victim is a female, especially by men. After that, feel like somehow man victim is a funny unheard thing. 3. Many Eastern Asian movie depict minor boy nudity frontally, okay, for Southeast Asia female audience. Sure, Eastern Asian feminists love to upset and protest over bikini scene when on the other day they laugh at naked USP, full naked Jackie Chan, or seeing minor boy naked at the scene and doesn't even realize where the hypocrisy is. 4. Eastern Asian female can allowed to enter male public bathroom, okay, and it normalized, especially at mall. Then the reverse, male peeing urinal have no door and female who look do exist. It traumatized me since 2013. Till now I have tried to fight but no result or less result. For comparison, like on 2022, there is a movement where female complain about trans who enter female toilet, and it's immediately viral where she get ton of support, okay, and action from majority. Sure, I must endure this pain of unfairness since 2013, but the narration still only females suffer and must endure since 2022. 5. Like there is a man rapist almost been lynched at Korea, right? And like female paedo towards boy victim will never get that kind of treatment, right? 6. False accusations against men. Like at Europe, they already open about it, but at Asia, it's still taboo. At Korea, baby boy foreskin from circumcision used for female facial treatment. Imagine if the gender were reversed. 7. Many boy victims of sexual abuse, circumcision, and were molestation by Asian female can happen and it's not lethal, are less for taken seriously than if it is a female circumcision, include at Eastern Asia. 8. I talk about man and boy victim include from Eastern Asian on this YouTube since like 2015, okay, till now 2025, right? No one care, right? Even my older account been banned for talking about boy victim by Asian female predator, right? Yet this is Asian feminist just make 2 video about feminism and it's viral, and she just make her YouTube channel on 2025. You know, when there is many pick me guy or pick me dude who always make a justification of boy victim who been SA by Eastern Asian female, okay, or who support circumcision, SA and exploitation of boy nudity, yet shouting if the victim is a girl or a woman. She, the Eastern Asia feminist, will never say this is a pick me dude or pick me boy. But if there is a woman who said, "Hey, where is the evidence if you said you been SA ladies?" She immediately said, "Oh, many pick me girl. Many Eastern Asian female have internalized hate towards other women." You know why she puts this kind of narrative and applying hypocrisy.